Fairway 2042, turn right at Bravo 8, then taxi Bravo on the south route.
Bravo 8, Bravo south route, fairway.
Honeywell 200, wind 050 at 5, runway 8 at Alpha 6, clear for takeoff.
All right, looks like we are live. Good morning, everybody. We are live out here at Sky Harbor on this Friday morning.
For your planning purposes, I've got one coming off the south
and
side.
We are about to see
traffic, and then I'll get you going.
Hawaiian Airlines
Okay, well, let's start Hawaiian.
depart from the north side here, runway 8. They're just waiting for a couple of arrivals.
Honeywell 200, turn left heading 050.
Left 050, Honeywell 200. Good morning, Tower Record. 761, about 6 miles south of runway 8.
All right, looks like we got here just in time.
American 761, Phoenix Tower, wind 040
For,
at 5, runway 8 for the land.
Hawaiian Flight 35's departure.
American 486, Phoenix ground, taxi via Charlie, Point Juliet. Honeywell 200, contact departure.
All right. So thanks again, everybody, for joining us here this morning. We're doing something a little bit different. I don't usually get out here this early in the morning, but it's getting pretty hot now.
040 at 5. Thank you.
Now in the summertime here, and these hours are pretty much the only hours when things are pretty reasonable. The temperature is pretty reasonable here. It gets hot pretty fast because the sun comes up really early, and we're gonna have this problem for the next 3 months. While we're waiting for Hawaiian, let's take a look.
Hawaiian 35 Heavy, I noticed the last few times you guys have been out on the Zephyr. Is that really more efficient for you?
Right over the edge there. We have an American 737. Actually,
yeah, it's just
let
odd
me,
if they don't have you just a right turn going south on the Keens or even the Firebird to get you out towards at least the right
see if I can.
south.
All right.
And they had you guys going out on that for forever, and then it just seems like the last few times
it's really hard to get a good view from being as close to the edge of the parking garage as I am. Let me turn the tower audio up a little bit.
Visual 8.
Southwest 1417, Phoenix Tower, runway 7 left, available if you'd prefer.
Okay, we'll take that. Southwest 1417.
Southwest
All right, so
1417,
just,
right to change 2, runway 7 left, contact the South Tower 120.
They're waiting for the ground crew to get some equipment in place. I think they are. It looks to me like they're ready.
American 761, turn right at Bravo 9er, left on Bravo. I'll have further for you in just a moment.
All right, so they're getting
Bravo
some stuff ready.
Wait for further, American 761.
Hawaiian 35 Heavy, wind 060 at 4, runway 8, let's take off.
All right, so Hawaiian Airlines Flight 35 is cleared for takeoff.
American 761, hold
Turning
short
onto the
of
runway.
Charlie 11 and remain this frequency.
Hold short of Charlie 11 will remain this frequency, American 7.
And this is an Airbus A330-200, and they are departing for Honolulu, which is going to be about a 6-hour, I believe, a 6-hour flight. And this is their daily flight. They operate one flight every day. It departs every morning about this time.
Contact ground 132.55
And
in Lima.
the return flight is Flight 35, which arrives after dark, just after,
Lima is current, wind 0804,
just after dark,
29990.
during the evening hours. And there you can see them departing to the east, and they will make that turn back around to the west here momentarily. As usual, they do tend to depart most of the time on the north side here, runway 8.
United 2166, English ground, pushback.
But sometimes they do go for the south runway.
Is approved. Thanks for Lima.
If you're familiar at all with Sky Harbor, you know that most of the
2166, pushback to Zulu.
heavy aircraft, at least the passenger
Hawaiian
ones,
35, heavy contact departure. Have a good day.
You're going departure, Hawaiian 35. Thanks for your help today.
most of the heavy passenger jets depart from the north side because the runway is longer. Runway 8 is the longest runway. And of course, as things typically go in the morning around here at Sky Harbor, traffic is on a west flow. So we have traffic landing from the west
Charlie 11 to your gate.
Charlie 11 to the gate.
and taking off to the east. And that's pretty standard for Sky Harbor. They usually turn the airport around sometime around midday, depending on the weather. So for those not familiar with how things go here, you can usually find departures from the west, from west to east. I'm trying to move my tripod. I really wish I could get a better view of this aircraft right down there.
I'm sorry,
This American Boeing 737-800
pushback.
just pulled in.
237.
And you can see they're getting ready to unload the bags from that one. We have another 737 parked at the very next gate, and that one is being unloaded. I have my flight tracker, flight radar 24 open right here, and
United 2166, there is edict program going in San Francisco today. If wheels up of 1525, we can go 5 minutes prior to 5 minutes after that.
Okay, so we generally don't see very many other departures on the north side.
Earlier time, and you just hold down there.
Like I said, most of the heavy aircraft will depart this side, but if they need a longer runway for weight purposes, like in the afternoon, when I come here in the afternoon, I tend to see lately Delta with their A321 flight to Salt Lake City, which is not a large aircraft and it's a very short route. They've been using runway 8 a lot lately, and I think that they're just running those aircraft heavier. Maybe those are more full flights. I know Delta has a lot of connections in Salt Lake City, so that's why they might be a little heavy. They might be taking more passengers up there. And we can see from my spot over here on the west side of Terminal 4, you can see United over there by Terminal 3. And that's Flight 2166. This is actually a 737 MAX 9, and they are departing for San Francisco. You can see they have the new colors, actually, I believe...
United 2166, runway 7 left taxi via Southbridge.
Let me zoom in a little bit more.
United 2166, affirmative, verify the assigned runway of via 7 left.
Okay, this aircraft that you're seeing right here.
637.
Yeah, I had to get a closer up. I had to get a closer look at it. So this
Lima's upwind 0705, altitude 2990.
they're going to be taxiing to the bridge and going across to the south side.
Lima current wind 0705, altitude 2990.
Anyway, this aircraft is one of the early ones because the livery is a combination of their old livery and their new. And they did this for 1 year back in 2017, I believe, when they were about to change their corporate branding. They went ahead and painted the 737 MAXs, which were brand new in the fleet. They went ahead and painted them as the same as the Dreamliner, 787 Dreamliner. And only 1 year later, they came out with their new blue livery with the larger United titles and the blue tail logo. And they started painting all the new aircraft and the other ones in the fleet with the new livery. So this one is actually kind of a hybrid between the old and the new. And you're only going to see this design on their aircraft that were delivered in 2017, I believe, or 2018. So it was kind of only a 1 year thing. I don't know how many aircraft they got delivered in 1 year, but it's not that many considering how many more they got after. And there isn't...
Good morning, American 367 visual, runway 8.
American 367, good morning, wind 0605, runway 8, good land.
Good land, runway 8.
you can see over there, we're looking over at Terminal 3 right now. Terminal 3 right now, you can see that 737, it looks like another 737 MAX, possibly ready to push back. I know it's not hooked up to a gate, but that one is in the new colors because you can see the United titles are very large on the side. So whatever this aircraft is a newer one than 2017. The one in the background, we see an Airbus A320, I believe. It's probably an A320. That one has not been repainted into their new colors. That one is still in the old colors. But that 737 MAX that just went over to the south side is one of the rare kind of hybrid
Tower, American 2260, visual 8.
paint schemes.
American 2260, Phoenix Tower, company Airbus 3 mile final, wind 0604, runway 8, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 8, American 2260.
So that's one interesting thing to look out for when you're looking at United aircraft. We do have an American that's been cleared to land on runway 8. And now, all the gates on this side now are occupied. We have kind of an interesting lineup. We've got
28 Phoenix ground, that pushback at your discretion, information.
a couple of 737s in the front. Gate A2 and A4 are both 737s, 800s. A6 is an Airbus A320. A8 is an Airbus A319. A10. 10 looks like either an A320 or A321. And also A12. And there is, it looks like a aircraft at A14. And if we go on the other side, we see A321s. We have, let's see, A1, no, A3, A5, A7, all Airbus A321s. I think we have an A320 down there at A9. So we got a full house over here on the American side today.
67, turn right at Bravo 9er. Then taxi Bravo, Charlie 10, to Lima, remain this frequency.
And we have another one just arrived on runway 8. So we have a couple of gates open over on the that's to the west of me.
42 Phoenix Tower, good morning. Traffic behind to your right, southwest land on the south side. Your call company short final. Wind 0704, runway 8, clear land.
All right, so I don't think they're going to be coming in here, and they're definitely not going to the first gate. The first gate, because it's a very tight parking, is usually reserved for the Embraer 175s. That's why there's nothing parked at A1 right now.
3678 for yep, Charlie 10 over Lima. American 2260, turn right, taxi Sierra Charlie, on India, remain as frequency.
American 2938 is runway 8, Battle 4.
American 2938, Phoenix Tower, cover down 3 mile, final, and Airbus Northwest, wind 0704, runway 8 clear land.
Runway 8 clear land, American.
All right, so this American is going to the maybe coming this way. That other United 737 MAX is pushing back right now. So there you can get a better view of the side of the United 737 MAX. With the blue tail and the large letters, you can see that is different than the one we just saw a few minutes ago. This is a newer one, and this is going to be United 2428. They are departing for Newark, New Jersey, and this aircraft was delivered only 2 years ago.
2428, runway 7 left, taxi via the south route.
All right, so they were told runway 7 left. So they're going to also be crossing the bridge. Looks like we have an American. It's going to be coming by here. They just landed. 942, yep. Little A319 from Burbank. All right, let's take a look at the run out there on the runway. American from Burbank.
942, turn right, taxi Bravo.
942?
Charlie Niner. American 942, looks like they're not quite ready for you. Make the right turn here, go Charlie 8 into the east whole bay, and remain this frequency.
Charlie 8 is gold. American 942.
All right, so if you heard the air traffic control talking to this American 942, they were told to go into the East Hold Bay, which is that large open area right there that we're looking at. And they're going to taxi right there. They're going to turn.
And Southwest 3487, visual.
And
Southwest 3487, Phoenix Tower, traffic out of mile finals and Airbus, wind 0.
they're going to face face outward.
Southwest 3487.
So the hold area is kind of what I like to call the penalty box. This is for aircraft that have either arrived early or their gates are occupied and there's nowhere else to put them. So this area...
421 photogram.
American 942, negative, you remain this frequency.
All right, you can hear them on air traffic control. This area is where they will have to wait until they have an open gate. And I've actually seen several aircraft lined up there. It's not uncommon for that to happen, especially in the morning.
American 2938, turn right of Bravo 8, straight into the East Hold Bay, remain this frequency, shouldn't be too long, looks like the gate is pushed.
All right, Bravo 8 and into the East Hold Bay, and we're, sorry, going to Alpha 3.
American 2938, I show Alpha 30 for the gate. Remain this frequency as you get into the Hold Bay. As soon as the ramp clears the I get split.
All right, we'll enter the Hold Bay for American 2938.
All right, there you go. We have another one. Another one in the penalty box. American 2938. This is an Airbus A321 that landed from Tampa.
Good morning, company, mile and a half final. Wind 010 at 4, runway 8, clear land.
Clear land, runway 8, up 3502.
They just landed from Tampa. And if you heard air traffic control a moment ago, tell them to go into the Hold Bay. So that's our second penalty aircraft. I mean, it's not their fault, but the morning hours are really, really busy here at Sky Harbor. As you can see by the aircraft that we looked at the gates, almost all of the gates are occupied. We can take a look at A17 Gate A17 right there, occupied. We have another Airbus over there. Another one. Every single gate is occupied. So this is kind of like a
ready for you now. You can rejoin Charlie for short.
regular thing here at Sky Harbor in the mornings.
47, turn right at Bravo 9er, taxi south route.
Sometimes they don't spend very long in the hold bay, just a couple of minutes, but it can vary. And sometimes they could be in the hold bay for 15 or 20 minutes. It really all depends on the traffic. Southwest landed, and they're going to cross the Sierra Bridge.
American 1678, Phoenix Tower, 7 on 3 mile final, Boeing 737, wind 0405, runway 8. American 2938, Phoenix Tower, 3 gate Alpha 30. Charlie, gate Alpha 30, American 2938.
All right, so the plane from Tampa has already been cleared out, and they were told to go into gate Alpha 30. So they're on their way. The other ones have to still wait. We do have one pulling out of A17. No, A5. A5 just.
Alpha, hold short of runway 8 at Alpha 7. So let's turn out of the ramp there.
I don't know if you guys can hear that engine start on that A321. But this is American Flight 1611 headed to Las Vegas. And this is a brand new aircraft delivered in July of last year.
21079, may have missed it there. Lima is current, wind 040 at 4, altitude of 29991.
So this plane is not even a year, well, it's just turning a year old in a few weeks.
Honeywell 900, you said you're going to Qatar, is that right?
Headed up on a short flight over to Vegas.
Southwest 35,
And you can see in the background.
9er, then taxi south route, follow American pulling out of the ramp ahead to your right.
All right, Bravo 9, south route, all American, Southwest 37.
All right, you can see the B concourse, the B gates in the background. And again, once again, you can see every single gate occupied. There are no openings. The only opening we see is A1
just hold short of Charlie for now for that
at the bottom of your screen, A1. And like I said, that gate is typically for an Embraer 175 or smaller because of the space constraint. A5 is the only opening. They're pulling out right now.
Continue on the south route,
Engine start. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Real sweet engine sound start. That's the flight to Las Vegas right there. All right, so this, like I said, every single gate occupied over there on the B side, and almost on the A side right there. All gates occupied here. We do have, well,
American
no.
1678, turn right at Bravo 9.
All gates occupied right
left
there.
on Bravo, remain this frequency.
Bravo 9, left on Bravo, stay with you.
Now there's an Embraer 175.
900 at Alpha 7, cross runway 8.
And they are leaving.
Via Charlie, Sierra, hold short of Delta.
So they're headed over to runway 7 right.
American 1678, hold short of Charlie 10.
Hold short, Charlie 10, American.
And right there That aircraft pulled out of the Honeywell ramp. That is one of Honeywell's test aircraft. It's a Falcon 900, and they probably, let me just loosened up here. They are going to be departing from the south side.
1678, continue via Charlie 10 over Mike.
It looks like it.
All right, Charlie 10 on Mike, American 617.
So Honeywell is located on the north side of the field here, and
Honeywell 900 on Sierra, contact south ground 132.55. We'll see you later.
all right, so they call it 900. They call it Flight 900. Sorry that we're getting a little bit of buffering right now, but Honeywell 900. Right there, they're going to taxi over the bridge and go to 7 right.
Roger, wait for opposite direction traffic to go into the Mike line, then runway 7 left, taxi via south route.
Or I should say 7 left. Sorry.
Top 3 tower, do you need to do runway inspection?
Honeywell has, I believe, 3 different aircraft.
1, proceed on runway 8 for inspection, traffic turning 8 miles final.
Including the Boeing 757. So this is one of their smaller aircraft. We have a little CRJ that just landed on runway 8. And the operations vehicle was cleared to do an inspection of runway 8.
Skyway 3259, turn right, taxi Bravo eastbound. Hold short of Charlie 10, remain this frequency.
Right, taxi Bravo eastbound, hold short Charlie 10.
Skyway 3259, landing from Durango, Colorado.
Visual for runway 8.
Southwest 1955, takes tower, runway 8, continue traffic the vehicle on runway for inspection. It'll be just a moment. Plan your landing clearance.
All right, vehicle on the runway. We've got a vehicle on the runway.
Okay, copy all.
That is the Sky Harbor Operations Department runway inspection, making sure there is no foreign object debris on the runway.
Additional traffic you might see 2.5 miles south of you is the Beach 99. They're out of 3,000 for the south side.
And they are really booking it. There is traffic on final approach, so they've got to hustle up with their inspection and get all the way to the end. All right, so right there we have the CRJ from Durango. Now I wonder if this plane is going to go for C or A,
the vehicle's clearing at the end now. Wind 0104, runway 8, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway southwest, 965.
Officer, ready to
In the background behind them, you can see the Mesa Airlines maintenance hangar. There's a couple of aircraft outside the hangar, a couple of CRJs being worked on in various stages of being worked on. That is their maintenance, one of their maintenance bases across there. It looks like the flight from Durango looks like it's waiting for a gate, but they weren't told to go in the hold area. The other Airbus that was told to go in the hold in the penalty box is actually still there.
Southwest 2992, runway 8, good morning.
Southwest 2992, Phoenix Tower, good morning. Wind 0205, runway 8, clear to land.
Landing, Southwest 2992.
All right, we just have a Southwest
Skywest
coming in
3259, taxi Charlie 10 to Lima.
There's another one on final approach behind them. SkyWest from Durango is on the move.
Southwest 1955, roll down the Bravo 9.
We'll see where they go. They are turning, but I'll keep an eye on it. I have a feeling that they may be going for A1. Yeah, I believe they are. Like I said before, A1 is typically reserved for smaller aircraft, like a 175 or a CRJ like this one. And that's exactly where this flight from Durango is going. Gate A1, the only open gate on this side. Very first gate, right there. And I wish I could get higher above this concrete wall. So like I said earlier, some aircraft are going to have to wind up waiting for a while in the penalty box.
Good morning, American 2574 is on the visual of runway 8.
And it looks like American 942.
010 at 4, runway 8 for land traffic short final.
The A319 for Burbank is one of those. They have a long wait as they're still over there. All right, so they're waiting for the ground crew to get in place. We have
800. That's built one. North side,
one,
one. Firewood, one.
One pushing back, I see.
Contact to vehicle one, you said north side, yeah?
Sorry, other one.
American 2085 to Sacramento is the plane that you see at the top of your frame there. It's coming out of the B side.
Southwest 2992, turn right of Bravo 9er, taxi southward.
Let's see if we can do this.
American 2339, seeing us ground
All
base
right.
for Lima, the pushback to Kilo Valley, the first.
All right, all gates occupied. We have an A319 departing,
Taxi via Tango Bravo, hold short of Charlton.
pulling out of there, the only available gate, and they're pulling out, headed for Sacramento. I wonder if that's where 942 is going to go into. They might be waiting for that gate. It looks like we are getting some buffering again. Sorry about the bad signal, everybody. We try here at Sky Harbor, but sometimes signal does not cooperate. And the aircraft that was in the hold area is now leaving the hold area. I wonder if they're going to that open gate there. Let's find out. We have one that just landed right behind them, an American 737, and they did not turn off the runway at the usual spot. I don't know, maybe coming in a little fast.
American 2574, turn right at Bravo 11, left on Bravo, hold short of Charlie 11, remain this frequency.
Bravo 11, Bravo Charlie 11, hold short Charlie 11, stay with you, American 2574.
American 2085, Phoenix ground, runway 7 left, taxi via south route.
All right, we have a
American 942, go down to the next one, please. Hold short of Charlie 10.
we have a 737 pulling out from A14, I believe.
American 2587, Phoenix ground, runway 7 left taxi via the south route.
And that flight to Las Vegas is right there. So they pulled out.
What about American 2727 on the short runway?
American 2727, Phoenix Tower, wind 3605, runway 8, clear to land.
Good, runway 8, American 27.
American 2587, verify you have information, Lima. Thank you.
The one that just
American
passed to the left
2574,
is
taxi Charlie 11
heading to Las
November.
Vegas. Heading to the south side, we have the American 942 from Burbank that you see right now on your screen. And they may be going in
American
to the gate
942,
that one
still
came
waiting on
out
the
of.
ramp to be ready for you there. Just change the ground frequency 119.75, they'll get you in there.
942, go to ground. Aircraft in sight. Give it a ground floor.
American 942, looks like they are ready for you now. Taxi Charlie 10, Charlie to your gate Alpha 14.
All right, guys, we may lose our stream here.
Via south route, company you'll see off your right will turn into the gate you just pushed off of, no factor.
The data connection may decide to go bad. All right, so we're getting into some really bad. We actually lose our signal. Start the stream over again. I'm waiting to see if this is going to clear up.
Phoenix Tower, King Air 922, straight in runway 8.
King Air 922 Alpha Zulu, Phoenix Tower, caution turbulence, Airbus just arrived, wind 01084, runway 8, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 8, Charles Zulu.
American 2727, turn right, east on Bravo, contact ground.
East Bravo, ground, American 2727.
Actually, what I could do is I could try moving to a different location.
Phoenix Tower, American 2015, 8 miles out.
American 2015 Phoenix Tower, you follow King Air that's showing a 2-mile final, wind 01084, runway 8, clear to land.
Runway 8, clear to land, American 2015.
All right, you know what? I am going to try that. I'm going to try moving to a different location. See if we can maybe get a better signal. All right, let's do this. If anybody can hear this right now, I am going to try and keep the stream alive. But I do have to move to another location.
King Air 2 Alpha Zulu, turn left at Alpha 5, taxi Alpha to the ramp, and monitor ground on the way in. All right, Alpha 5 off the ramp to the ground.
American 899 approaching, what's up?
899, Phoenix Tower, wind 360 at 5, runway 8, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 8, American 899.
All right. So we're moving to a different location.
2015, turn right Bravo 10, then taxi Bravo Charlie 8.
I can't tell if the stream is alive right now or not.
Bravo 10, Bravo Charlie to the east. Hold
If you guys can hear me,
2015.
2015 would be Bravo, then Charlie.
we'll be
8,
just a
and
moment
Bravo
as
Charlie
we are
to the Hold Bay, American 2015.
going to try to relocate
monitor
for some
ground.
better signal.
American 2015.
We'll try right here. All right, so we'll try right there. All right. All right, it shows we have a good strong signal. So let's see how this works out. All right.
1015, visual approach runway
1015, Phoenix
So-
Tower, number 2, followed 737 over the numbers, wind 3406, runway 8, clear to land.
Well, land number 2, runway
Just give me one moment here to get things situated. All right. Let's try this. Let's see if
American 899, turn right Bravo 9er, taxi eastbound on Bravo, contact ground. Good day.
Eastbound on Bravo, right on Bravo 9, American 899.
let's see if we get a better signal here. I'm just waiting for the live stream to catch up. There is a little bit of a delay. The signal here at Sky Harbor has been pretty consistent. It's been pretty good. Today was the first time that I had some trouble with it in quite a while.
Tower American 1385, good morning. Visual runway 8.
1385 Phoenix Tower, good morning. Number 2, following the 737 on the 2-mile final. Wind 330 at 7, runway 8, clear to land.
Clear land, runway 8, American 1385.
Man, there is really a long delay between what I see on my laptop and what I see on YouTube. Maybe it's because of the signal. All right, it looks like we're caught up, and we have good signal again. So yeah, basically that spot at the corner at the west end of Terminal 4 way down there is apparently sometimes not too good for signal. So we moved down in front of the next concourse, or the next ramp area.
South 1015, turn right, Bravo 9.
And as you can see, as I was,
73 on Charlie, we'll follow you.
as I mentioned earlier, if you heard that with the bad signal we had, every single gate is occupied. This aircraft, this CRJ right here, was the most recent one that came in from Durango.
Good morning, number 2 and 3.5 miles from trail at A.
These have all been there for a little while. And we have one gate open. That flight to Las Vegas pulled out from B8. They pulled out from B8, so that's the only, well, there's a gate at the very end that's open. And the one that just pulled out before I changed locations was from B8 right there. But like I said, the mornings are typically very, very busy here. Oh, we got a SkyWest. We have a SkyWest CRJ in their house colors. That is the full SkyWest colors. Looks like they are making their way to the bridge to head over to 7 right for departure. I don't know which flight that is right now, but I was over in front of the other ramp over there. I see we have one departing, and we have another aircraft.
1385, turn right at Bravo 9, then taxi
right there.
Bravo, Charlie 8 into the east hold bay.
That A321 is in the hold bay,
Charlie?
in the penalty box, like I like to call it, because apparently their gate is also occupied.
Bravo, and then Charlie 8 into the east hold bay.
Okay, I got you. That is Charlie Bravo 8.
And it looks like we have another one that's going to be headed into the penalty box, I think.
I'll let you know as soon as you're cleared in. Good day.
Thank you.
There was one, yep, American 1385, another A321 that came in from Boise. The one you're looking at right now,
Tower, American 464, visual to 8.
American 464, Phoenix Tower, wind
is
320,
a
runway 8, clear to land.
A321 that landed from Orlando, Florida, and they're waiting for a gate. In the meantime, American 1385 from Boise is about to join them in the penalty box. Right there, you see them making the turn in, and they're going to turn that plane completely around.
758, right turn Bravo 9, taxi via Sierra, contact ground 132.55 over the bridge. Good day.
Bravo 9, Sierra 3299.
So in the meantime, we have a Delta that just landed. Delta. Delta with their A321. They're going over the bridge. So it looks like we have two aircraft over by the other concourse that are leaving. See that Airbus right there, and there's one that you can't see right there. Now you can see it. They're pulling out. And this one. So maybe those aircraft that are in the penalty box won't have to be there too long. The one you're looking at right now is 2196. Headed up to Chicago, and the other one that just left is 2757 going the other way down to San Diego.
Thank you. Everyone, free change crew. We'll talk to you later.
So this is the Chicago flight is pulling out right now. And if we look over toward the international concourse, right there, we see WestJet. WestJet is here, because they're here every day, multiple times a day. This one is going to depart to Calgary or
Tower American 1487.
Or Vancouver?
For runway 8.
American 1487,
I know.
Phoenix Tower, wind 350.
They're not ready to go
runway
yet.
8, clear to land.
Land runway 8 American 1487.
But that is one of their Boeing 737 MAX 8s.
Tower Frontier Flight.
One of their relatively new aircraft with the new livery that they've got.
Good morning, number 2, follow 737 on a 3.5 mile final, and 350.
Real sharp aircraft.
Clear to land.
Runway 8 clear to land, Frontier Flight 2931.
464, turn right Bravo 9, taxi eastbound on Bravo, contact ground.
All right, we got Frontier coming in.
Contact ground, American 460.
Let's see if I can see Frontier. All right, I believe that's them right there. Frontier flight. You can see coming across right in front of downtown Phoenix, right in front of Chase Field, actually.
Charter 1570 visual
1570 Phoenix Tower, good morning, number 2, following an Airbus on a 4 mile final, wind 330 at 6, runway 8, clear to land.
8. Land runway 8.
All right, so this is Frontier. No, this is the American. All right, Frontier should be next. I see their lights off there in the distance.
7 gate currently occupied, turn right Bravo 9ers and taxi right Bravo.
And this is a 737 MAX 8.
Right Bravo 9, right Bravo 12.
And guess what?
American,
They're headed to the penalty box.
American
This will be a
14,
third
so
aircraft.
Bay, monitor ground and get you over to Bravo 4 as soon as you can. Have a good day.
In the meantime, we do have one that's coming in to B8 right there. So their gate is not occupied. but the other ones are. Let's see. Well, this one is American 464, landed from Milwaukee. And the other one that is going into the penalty box, the 737 MAX 8, is a cross-country flight coming in from JFK in New York.
Phoenix American 2923, so was up 8 left.
All right, let's take a look at...
Phoenix Air, good morning, number 2, following an Airbus on a 2.5 mile final.
All right,
Wind
there's Frontier.
320 at 4, runway 8, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 8, American 2923.
And Frontier, of course, is on the south side of Terminal 3.
Air Flight 2931, turn right Bravo 9er, taxi southbound on Sierra.
So they're going over there. And this is flight from Detroit.
Bravo 9 southbound on Sierra and southbound front bridge.
2931. It's an A320 Neo. And this is Frontier flight from Detroit. And over there, we have a look at our penalty box over there. The penalty box is now filling up, which tends to happen about this time. The JFK flight, wait a minute. There's one, no, that one, the one in the front is from DFW. So the one in the front is taxiing. And they're coming across the bridge, but I don't know if they are going to go for the penalty box or if they're going to hold them right there.
Turn right Bravo 9er, taxi southbound Sierra, contact ground 132.55.
The 3 aircraft you see in the background, those are in the East Hold Bay, or the penalty box, and they're waiting for their gates to open up. We still have a lot of gates occupied. Things are really, really busy here. This is the rush hour, I guess you could call it.
Yes, sir. Doing pilot
Delta.
American 2005 visual, runway 8.
2005, roger that. Good morning. Your number 2, final 737 short final, wind 3305, runway 8, clear to land.
Delta 1570 from Salt Lake City.
Clear to land.
All right, let's see if we can catch this one landing here. We have one on the runway. We have another one. No, I can't see that. I can't see that far in the haze. I'm gonna have to wait. All right, so where is this plane gonna go? Are we gonna have another penalty or not?
American 2923, turn right Bravo 9er, taxi eastbound on Bravo, contact ground today.
Bravo 9er, eastbound on Bravo, ground point 9.
Taxi to the right. He said to the... Um,
1958 Phoenix Air, good morning. Number 2, and following an Airbus on a 1 mile final, wind 320 at...
Make a right turn, but they made a left turn.
3203, Phoenix altimeter 29901.
I can't really... We do have one on the runway. And there's another American landing. I think. Man, I gotta adjust my tripod here.
American 2005, turn right Bravo 9er, taxi eastbound on Bravo, contact ground. You have a good day.
Bravo 9 eastbound.
Southwest 2925, City Skyline 3406, runway 8, clear to land.
About to call you, clear to land.
Good morning.
And we got one coming in. They're going for B8. I thought that was where the other one went to.
Our American 2026 is visual runway 8.
American 1958, turn right Bravo 9er, follow that company 321 making the 180 to go down Sierra. Follow them to the purple spot and just monitor ground on the way in. Have a good day.
Bravo 9 behind company, purple spot, on the ground.
2026 Phoenix Tower, good morning. You're number 2 and 4 miles trail to 737, wind 3507, runway 8, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 8, American 2026, Southwest Phoenix.
All right, we got buffering again. Buffering is back.
South 2925, hold on to Bravo 9, turn right, taxi to the south route and contact south ground over the bridge. Good day.
All right, Bravo exit Bravo 9, south route, and contact ground over the bridge, southwest.
All right, looks like we're buffering with our signal again. We only got about 10 minutes of good signal at this spot.
No, right, 713. Visual post only.
713 Phoenix Tower, wind 35085, from 8, clear to land.
Oh, 8, clear to land, American 713.
It's 2026, turn right Bravo 8, taxi eastbound Bravo, contact ground. Have a good day.
Bravo, Bravo, have a good day.
All right. If anybody out there can hear this, we are buffering, getting some bad signal right now, unfortunately. This flight is flight 515 to Cancun, Mexico.
American 377, Phoenix Tower, good morning, number 2, following an Airbus on a 1 mile final, wind 3505, runway 8, clear to land.
It is a brand new Airbus A321neo. You can hear the engine start right there. Looks like the aircraft that were in the penalty box are slowly being cleared out, and they're headed to their gates.
American 713, gate currently occupied, turn right Bravo 9 and taxi right turn Bravo and Charlie 6 to the center hold deck.
Bravo 9, Bravo, Charlie 6 to the whole bay.
713, once you're in the whole bay, monitor ground, and they get you over to Alpha 11 as soon as the cam load opens up. You have a good day.
I'll be that way.
All right, so we have one more
United 1236, joining final, runway 8.
going into the hold bay.
Number 2, following an Airbus on a 2 mile.
Their gate's not ready yet.
Runway 8, clear to land.
Runway 8, clear to land, United 1236.
We have a United that's going to be landing here momentarily. Let's take a look over here. We have a 737 pulling into one of the gates there. I believe the first gate looks like the only one that's open.
Good morning, American 1182, visual 8.
American 1182, Phoenix Tower, good morning, number 2, final 737 on a 3 mile final, wind 3506 from 8, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 8, American 1182.
All right, we're gonna see if the signal will improve here. I may have to relocate again. May have to find another spot again.
American 377, turn right at Bravo 11, turn right onto Bravo westbound and contact ground today.
Lovely, no data. I think I'm gonna try. So I'm going to leave air traffic control up. And we'll be back on shortly.
All right, 1236, turn right Bravo 8, taxi Charlie 8 straight into the ramp, remain this frequency, good day.
Bravo 8, Charlie 8 to the ramp with you, United 1236, good day.
Tower Sky 3244 on the visual runway.
3244, Phoenix Tower, number 2, following an Airbus, 1.5 mile final, wind 3405, runway 8, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 8, Sky 3244.